Hey everybody, it's your boy Ricky here with Honeybee Stamps. Well, last week it was all about fall. This week is all about summer and flip-flops. We're going to be making a card using this stamp set called Flippin' Fabulous. We're going to be using the flip-flop builder die set. We're going to be using a round die, random round die that's in your room. We're going to be using some paper from Beach Vibes. And we're also going to be using some black cardstock, some cream pebbled cardstock, some white cardstock, you know, all the colors. And then we're going to be using antique linen, and we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do like a tone on tone look for the shells here. And I actually practiced a little bit before this, and I had one on the back of this cardstock you see here. I'm going to turn it over. Well, I was going to use it, so I might as well just use it. So basically, I just go ahead and stamp this several times, and I make a pattern in quotation marks for the background of the panel here. I'll stamp it one more time just to fill in that little space that's left there, and then we'll go ahead and get moving on to the next part of the card. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut the circle out of this paper here. Now we're going to be using this paper as a background, but we need also the middle part because I'm going to put that on top of the card. And I'm going to be hiding this with another piece of paper anyway, so I might as well use it and not waste paper. And as you can see here, I've covered the circle with the seashell panel here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get that placed down onto that pattern cardstock. The next thing we're going to do now is we are going to cut out the flip-flops. And you guys, I had no idea that these flip-flops actually cut out the flip-flops from Flippin' Fabulous. So remember that when you go to buy this. So we're going to go ahead and get the flip-flops placed down, and we're going to use the same pattern or a pattern paper from the same pack, and we're going to be making the flip-flops out of that blue speckled sand color situation that's going on there. And then the thongs, we are going to be using the strip of paper here, and we're just going to put those onto the paper, and we're going to get those cut out as well. It's going to look really cool because they'll actually be two different colors, and they'll look a little different because the flip-flops won't look identically the same. And as you can see, I've kind of put the card together up top there, and you can see like the thongs of the sandals or the flip-flops are just different colors, and I think it looks cool. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and get the sentiment stamped out. So we're going to get some embossing ink there, go ahead and get these stamps covered up pretty good. And then what I'll be doing is actually covering these with a rose gold peachish looking color on this black cardstock. I originally was going to do the light colored cardstock with white, but it just wasn't looking right. It was too much beige, and so I decided, you know, we're not going to do that. So the sentiment is, hope your birthday is flippin' fabulous. Word puns, we love them. And we're going to go ahead and get that melted. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and get this cut out. Now, I do not have the word dies for this stamp set, so we are going to be cutting them out manually. So not everybody has the luxury to be able to get the dies with the stamps, and that's totally understandable. So basically what I'm going to do is just fussy cut this out, and we're just going to make it look like we had a die for it. Nothing wrong with that. It looks fine. You might have to have a steady hand. You might have to practice it 4 or 5 times before you actually get the hang of it, but it looks just as great as if you had the die. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and glue down the round piece here. And I kind of messed around with this a little bit because I was trying to get it to be, you know, even with the background, but I think I got it. I'm really not for sure. Messed around with it a lot. I actually cut that out, most of it. So here is where I mess up. I go to put glue on one flip-flop, and then I do this. No, why did I do that? Why did I put glue on the part that needs to be seen? I'm crazy, but I was lucky. You just wipe it off. It dries, and it's fine. And we're going to go ahead and put the glue on the back of it. So now that we have these cut out and glued down, we're going to go ahead and get those placed onto the cardstock, or the card panel, I'm sorry. And then the next thing we're going to do is get out some 3M foam tape, and we are going to put some skinny pieces of 3M foam tape on these skinny thongs here for the flip-flops. So as you can see, I cut really thin strips of 3M foam tape to fit on the back of each one of the sandals here. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing, and we're going to go ahead and get that placed onto the sandal. Now it took me a second to figure out, oh, hey, the thong of the sandal actually doesn't go all the way to the top of the flip-flop, it goes in the middle. Totally forgot how flip-flops work. But hey, I got it, and that's what matters the most. So we're going to go ahead and get this second one placed down here as well. Go ahead and get that one placed down so that it's stuck there. And bam, we got it in place. Press it down just to make sure it's there, and it's going to stay. Next thing we're going to do is put some 3M foam tape on the back of the sentiments. I just cut thin pieces here for them to go on each one of these. And then the same thing, I'm just going to remove the backing and go ahead and get those placed onto the card as well. And to get these straight, my head has to come into frame so I can get those straight. That's the only way I can get sentiments straight these days, apparently. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this whole panel and we're going to place it onto some black cardstock. We'll go ahead and get that even. We'll try to get that squared away so everything's even on every side. Hey, and my head didn't even show up. What's up with that? And then the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and get this glued down to the actual card base, which is some Nina Solar White Classic Crest 110-pound paper. So the card was almost done. I was like, you know what, this needs a little bling. I need a little fancy, a little, something special. So I pulled out some rose gold sequins here and I threw them down onto the card, and I went ahead and started gluing those down. I tend to just throw them on the card and see where they land, and that's where I go. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting Honeybee Stamps. We have a new release coming out this weekend, and I really hope that you enjoy it. Actually, on Monday it's coming out. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you watch for the lives and come back to YouTube and watch some of the sneak peeks, and check out all the creators that made cards with the sneak peeks. Also, make sure you follow them all on social media. Check out honeybeestamps.com, and then also you can check me out over on Instagram by searching for Bromero Cards, or you can find me on YouTube by searching for Bromero Cards also. So the card is finished. We're waiting for summer here in Chicago. Can't wait to wear flip-flops, but this is what we have for now until then. So you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.